Raised by Wolves is on in 25 minutes, but you could watch this. Thanks, Dave Dog. You could do both. You did both last time, didn't you? Last time. When you speak Spanish, do you have a F kind of sound or an S kind of sound? Mr. Dog. Alright, I'm looking for what? Chat. Raised by Wolves had long ads? Ew. Hey, Dicey. Long ads. Alright, guys, as usual, I'm gonna leave the open mic open. So, if y'all want to get your rant on, feel free to do so. I went ahead and I glued the exhaust pipes on backwards. I was watching a World of Tanks miniatures game video. And it showed the pre-assembled tank had the exhaust pipes facing down for some reason. I think this is like the only tank that has exhaust pipes facing down. So that's embarrassing. So the first thing you need to do is dig them out. Then I'm gonna cement them back in the right way around. How are the Canuck Dude doing? I think Canuck Dude is doing good. You know, fighting the good fight. Riding the storm. My wife is concerned about the upcoming American election. I didn't know it was even upcoming because I haven't been paying attention. So I'm pretty happily, blissfully ignorant. Mostly just thinking about all the things I need to do, honestly. Not even thinking about what's going on in the outside world. Yeah, no problem. If y'all's low energy, just relax. I noticed from the Play Painted stream that my microphone sounded a bit punchy on his stream, so I turned it down on here. So hopefully it isn't too quiet on the live stream and less punchy on the Discord. Man, these are tiny. Did you guys see my Necron video I did yesterday? These homeboys. I don't know how I managed to have so much difficulties. I think I'm getting tired. But yeah, I guess I built 20 Necron warriors without any kind of issue. It was all, you know, like the first one was a learning experience and the rest were all good to go. Though that was like the middle of August or something, so maybe that's what it was. Just getting old and rusty. Like my van. Oh, I see. Dave Dog was asking why you weren't doing live streams anymore. Yeah. Dicey is resting up for the winter. He'll probably have more energy around Christmas time. That's when Norwegian Santa Claus comes with gifts of mushrooms to revitalize you in the winter times. Or so the pictures tell you. Alright, so that's the way they're supposed to go. Yeah, I looked at the instructions. One of them showed... This one showed the exhaust going up on the diagram, and that's the one I followed. Well, this one shows them going down. So I'm not sure if that was a variation between the two different models, but I'm just gonna change them both to be pointing down for Mr. Bythron. Am I getting tired of building Necrons? No. No, I like it. I was just tired, and I was building Necrons. That's all. Yoga fire! What else did he yoga at people? Tiger uppercut. Oh, Dicey Guy's gonna aim for one video a week. Nice. The video I was going to do yesterday, I dropped my guy and I broke his arm off. So I'm like, I have to fix this. And I just didn't feel like fixing it. I got to pin it back on. Clean up the glue, pin it on. I didn't feel like it. So I'm leaving it for next week's video. I'll work on it sometime later. Repinning his arm on, finish painting him, finish basing him. He'll be good to go. Mr. Dave Dog wishes he had my speed. Well, I haven't been painting much. That's for sure. I think if you want to paint faster, then you have to make it your goal to be faster. And do all the things that make your painting faster. Building, though, I think it's just practice. It helps if you build like the same things over and over again. And you get faster at them. Maybe do a bit of training. Buy some Gunpla, build that. Buy some model kits, build those. Buy different eras of plastic kits, build those. Build some miniatures. Just get a general skill set going. Should do it. Oh yeah, this isn't a Cav miniature. This is just a super chunky battle mech. This is the Bane 4. Super chunk. It looks like a Cav miniature though. It's so bulky. This is from the Rescene era. I think it's one of the best Rescenes though. Yes, Mr. Dog. It's from Battletech. I'm pretty sure I have that Bane as well as the original Unseen Bane. You see, Mr. Dog, in Battletech, they license designs from other animation companies to make battle mechs, like Robotech, the Macross stuff, Dougram, Crusher Joe. I think that was it. And then they did another wave of mech designs, but they purchased these designs from an animation company, but they weren't actually using any animations. And then they had a lawsuit with Harmony Gold, United States, over the Robotech Macross stuff, and they decided just to stop using any outside artwork. And so all the later stuff that they had purchased that wasn't in an animation all got unseen as well as the original Macross stuff. So you end up with a lot of versions. Alright, there we go. Pointing down. Fixed. Doing some Blood Bowl talk. I see guys working around the house. This morning my wife showed me a video of Jason Momoa doing chores with General Electric's appliances for big boys. It's pretty funny. Yeah, I can't wait to see Dicey's. Is it 148 or I-48? I see you write 148. Some of the art kind of look like I-48. Alright, so the last thing for these T-34s is to build the 85mm turrets. So that's what I'm going to do next. I think I cleaned up everything before I ended the stream last time. So it should just be a quick assembly, and then maybe I'll do a Cromwell. Oh yeah, Cromwell. So shiny. Uh-oh, Dicey hasn't played a game in real life for a long time. I kind of know the feeling. Last miniatures game I played like one round of combat in 5 leagues from the border. And I want to play more, but I kind of feel overwhelmed by all the things I need to get done, so I have not. Boop, boop. Where to put? Ah, here we go. So I ended up, when I was trying to pull this out, like, who was it who told me? Was it Mini Wargaming Mutt, I think? He told me to pull these out. I tried to pull it out, but now I'm just ended up with like a split brush when I apply it. So I definitely fudged that up. Yeah, sexy tank action. Maybe that's all you need, Dicey. A little tank action to spice up your life. See if you can get the World of Tanks game. They're pre-primed and assembled, so you don't have to do any of this work. You could just do the decals and weathering. Hey, do you guys say decals or decals from your perspective or respective countries? Also, Lord Bythron, what do you say? Do you say decal or decal? I would assume that Octave says decal because he's American. They seem to always say decal, but I'm not sure about the British. Matlis Matau, hello. Hello, new friend. How are you? What do you say? Matlis Matau, do you say decal or decal? Though I suppose as Canadians we should say decal. Decal. Haha. British say decals. The decal. Uh-oh, it's Newbie. Are you going to hop on, Newbie? Are you going to have a little chat? Or are you taking it easy tonight? Not a K, it's a C? Not sure what that means. Desal? Do you say desal? Oh, Play Painted has to go meet with his employees. It's big boss time. How long am I staying on? Let's see. At least an hour longer. So please feel free to jump on. Give us a rant. Smash the likes. The legendary mechs won't be available in retail. Oh, yeah, definitely got to buy them then. Kind of makes me want to buy them too. I can't give in to those terrorist tactics. I'm just gonna have to live without the legendary mechs, I think. Besides, it seems like the sort of thing where they would be available in retail eventually anyway, even if they said it wasn't. It's not like they don't want money. Well, it is Catalyst, so it's hard to say if they actually want money or not. They're kind of strange. Dave Dog is going to watch Raised by Wolves in 9 minutes. I don't think there's any siding to these. I have not watched the T-34 movie. That does sound awesome. I'll put it on a list because I'll forget. Oh, my wife's coming home. I'll tell her I'm live streaming. Don't come in. I'm live streaming. T-34 the movie. Dicey says die Cal. I like die Cal. I'll approve. There we go. T-34 the movie. 2019. Oh wow, it's new. That's probably why I haven't heard of it. Oh, it tells me about these things. Then I'll never know. My wife doesn't tell me. A CGI fest? Well, that's okay. Some of my favorite Starship Troopers movies are just CGI fests. Well, Bythron has to decide between Comstar or Indosphere. I'd say go Comstar. and then build a Word of Blake force. Got some sexy paint schemes. I thought I cleaned these up. Yeah, this old T-34 kit's a little rough compared to a lot of the later Battlefront kits, that's for sure. Who should I do next? Oh, I didn't do that. Oh my. Dave Dog wants to know if the guys from AHA play any miniatures games. They should. You say Decal, however, comes out. Fair enough. Yeah, I think my pronunciation changes too. What was I doing? Oh, yes. You know, I didn't bring art over here. I'll have to look it up. Which side does the big cupola go on? T-34. Battlefront. The Comstar mechs are basically Star League mechs? Yeah, so cool. I approve. Oh, there we go. Goes on this side. Are they slightly different shapes? Yeah, maybe they are. Okay. Cool. Cool. Oh, I hear a click-clacking. Oh, you about to be visited by a presence? I summon you, newbie. Oh, that's what I forgot to look at. I think the hatch opens forwards on these, which I think means the round circle's in the back. That's not very helpful. All right, so it's the circular thing in the front. That's how we'll do it.
Hello.
Hello, how are you? Can everyone hear Mr. Newbie? Oh, my neighbor's getting all slammy.
Is me thingy on?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Am I on?
I can hear you. Let's see. Let me go to my Discord. Over here.
Sound's breaking up.
My sound's breaking
I'm not
up?
hearing you properly. Yeah, I heard you right then.
Okay.
Right then. Like, Illidan was correct. I am not prepared. Yes, my paint station is not set up.
Oh.
I wasn't ready for you going on because no one's been online for a few days, so it's been sad. I am not prepared.
When was the last time I was on? I turned off my noise reduction, so let's see if that helps. Helps me come through. Of course, this is routing through like a...
California.
Sorry, what? Who?
Sorry. Oh God, I've just made a cup of tea. I'm going to get a biscuit. It would help if the stupid Californian can come on at a decent time. It's like oh, I'm just sat here all on my own in England. It's like 6 hours ahead of everyone. And you're just all like, well, you know, come on whatever time we want. Is Dave not putting his microphone on? Or is he still watching Raised by Wolves?
Yeah, he's still watching Raised by Wolves.
Still watching it.
He's all about it.
Let's go and get a biscuit and then get my painting station going. Hello, everyone.
How exciting. I had to change some settings. I play around with things, so I wasn't sure if I'd muted the... Maybe I could just squish it in. There we go. Yeah, just squish it in. Wasn't sure if I'd muted the Discord or something. So whenever you play with settings, you just never know what's going to happen. Hey, Dicey. It gets real sometimes. Okay. Oh. Okay. Yeah, I think I like it there.
By the time I set up painting, you'll have gone off. It could be a waste of time. By the time I've faffed about,
It's gonna take you an hour to set up.
Well, I am a retard, so you never know. Where is everybody? Hello! Oh, hello, Dice. He's not got a migraine for once. I see. He's not got a migraine. We're very happy.
Yeah, he's recovering.
Yeah, he's recovering by painting like stormtroopers. We know that it's fake. We know it's a front. Oh, I've got a migraine. It's like when your woman's. Oh, I've got a migraine. It's a secret code. Oh, I've got a migraine. It's actually painting stormtroopers.
Just like a lady. All right. So I gotta turn it around. Oh, now it's in there pretty good. Let's see here. So you still working on the Dark Angel Scouts? Newbie?
I've just become very conscious that I'm eating a biscuit with a microphone right in front of me. So I'm like leaning 6 foot away with my hands over my mouth while I chomp away. It's like chomp.
I don't know if
everyone can hear me.
Yeah, I think you have to get pretty close to your mic for that.
The ASMR.
That's right. Sometimes my mic can catch me mouth breathing. Which is a fun sound. Dicey wants you to chomp it on the microphone. Okay.
God damn it, I'm still chomping on biscuits. I can't stop.
Now for you, a
Terrible.
biscuit is a cookie?
Oh my god. Right. A cookie is a thing that's got chocolate chips in it.
Or it could have reasons.
So a biscuit is do you have a brand called McVitie's?
I don't believe so. What do you call a jammy dodger? A biscuit or a cookie?
That's a biscuit.
Okay,
That's
so
a
yeah.
biscuit.
Yeah, we call all those things cookies.
I think everything what you call a cookie, we call a biscuit. Unless it's a Jaffa cake, because that's a cake.
Oh, yes.
It's also a biscuit. But we also, if it's a biscuit, got chocolate chips in it, then it's a cookie.
Okay. So it has to have chocolate chips to be a cookie for you.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another evening of Confusing English People. Da-da-da-da.
Breaking down the language barriers,
Our-
educating the masses.
Our guest tonight, Mr. Moufette from Canada. Let's put the light on. Get going. Yeah, I've not done any painting for a couple of days now because there hasn't been anybody online. You know,
Oh, you're saving it
Octave
up.
is on. He's early in the morning for me, and you're sometimes early in the morning because you're very similar time zone to me. I'm like probably like 6 hours ahead of you, and I'm like 8 hours ahead of Octave. So it's like I'm just sitting here in the quiet. There's nobody on.
I understand. Yeah, sometimes I gotta do it late at night. Other times I do it in the afternoon. Depends on what's going on. Or sometimes I do both.
Hey, bye me. I think Dicey's like that. That's why he's got so many kids. Afternoon or late at night. Oh, is he here? Is he still here?
Yeah. He's talking about cake, moist cake. And Bythorn's talking about Oreo cookies. You guys got Oreo cookies, right?
Yeah, Oreos. I don't like them. I don't know what all the fuss is about.
Oh yeah, they're just pure sugar.
If it's crunchy but gets moist, allowed, it's a cookie. Yeah, if it's a cake,
Yeah, I like those.
goes hard.
Okay.
A biscuit goes soft when you leave it. A biscuit goes soft, but when you leave it, cake goes hard. So if you've got like a bit of chocolate cake or Madeira cake, that will go hard. So you know the difference, you see. Unless
Okay.
the packet says, you know, cake.
Interesting.
Chomp it into the microphone. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the very first ever ASMR painting stream, brought to you by David Moufette, all the way from Canada, and a stupid English person. Thank you very much.
Uh-oh.
Now, if people haven't got an erection from that, then I don't know what to do.
How could you not? Wow, this is like the only one that's made out of sealed plastic that I've ever seen. Weird. Gotta cut open the Space Devil plastic here.
I think I'll just go and get some clean water.
Oh. Oh wait. No, I just didn't know how to open it. Never mind. Alright. Look at that. Getting the Cromwell going. Dropping the plastic. Hey Bythorn, do you want all your plastic back, or do you want me just to scrap them? Not sure if there's much use for all those clamshells. That's a good looking tank. Oh, it's in an elastic band. Interesting. Maybe you opened this one already. Maybe someone else did. Uh-oh, yeah.
I think I left the mic on.
Yeah, I hear you. Bythorn's feeling tempted by the mats. Do you have any gaming mats, newbie?
No, I do like them though, but
Yeah.
they're very expensive, aren't they? I haven't even got a setup anymore because I just haven't got the cash for scenery. I used to like making scenery, you know, because we're old.
Yeah.
We come from the old school where you make scenery out of styrofoam and tin cans. The stuff that they make properly is lovely, but it's expensive.
Yes.
You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
100%.
Make it out of Coke cans. That's what we used to do back in the day. But I do like those gaming mats. I remember when they first started being shown. Do you know that channel? Am I too far away from Mike again? I don't know.
No,
That
you're good.
On the tabletop. What Gerson's on? If I pronounce his name right. They used to have a little show on our British Sky TV, you know, like on one of these Freeview channels years ago now, and they just had like a half-hour show. And it was on the tabletop, and that's where I first heard of them. And they were doing a review of these mats, and I was like, wow, these I showed my friend. I said, "Look at this." I said, "It's like a giant mouse mat, but it's it's got a picture of grass on or whatever." And I said, "Wow, these are brilliant. These are going to take off. These are going to be the future." And they are. Everyone's got them now, haven't they?
Yeah, they're really good.
Everyone's just got loads of those mats. They're fantastic. Great idea.
You have a couple of kill team sized ones. They're really handy. But yeah, it's hard to find them for a good price.
Oh yeah, I bet they're very expensive, but they're great. I was saying the other day, I've been sending off for some things online. I've been starting to take my painting more seriously. I sent off for some ball bearings to put in my pots of paint, to shake them up proper. I sent off for a dropper bottle. Oh God, where have I put it? I'm supposed to be starting using it today. Because I've used an old... Because I watched a video ages ago where someone was talking that you're supposed to put thinner in your water and it helps your paint keep its... what do we ever call it? The scientificness behind it. It helps keep its... So it doesn't spread and separate and all that. It helps keep its... whatever it's called. So I thought, all right, actually, I'll get some of that then. But you're supposed to mix it into a dropper bottle, one part of this chemical with one part, with whatever many parts water. So I was using like an old condiments tub, like what you squeeze, not a ketchup tub, but and anyway, there's too much water comes out through the hole because it's like bigger than I assumed it was. Because I'm pigment, that's the one. Because I'm trying to get used to doing all this painting professionally now. So I'm like, bloody hell, too much water's coming out. So I sent off a dropper bottle, and it's come in the post off eBay, but it's literally tiny. It's like, I think it's smaller than what the actual dropper bottles are, what you get. The brands of paint, what come in dropper bottles.
Yeah, like
and I'm like, blooming
like these guys.
This dropper bottle's titchy. Yeah. I'm like, blimey, this dropper bottle's titchy. Oh no, but it'll do. It'll do fine because it's better than too much water going in.
So you bought one single dropper bottle?
Yes, one single dropper bottle.
One single tiny dropper bottle.
Like, I told you I was retarded. One single dropper bottle.
I get like 50 of these guys for
imagine.
$10. How much did you pay for yours?
Well, the one I've got, I think it's definitely smaller than that. But because I don't have any Vallejo paints, I can't use one of them. But it was just literally two quid off eBay, and I thought, right, that'll do. I'll take a try with that and see if it's the correct thing to buy. But when I was looking on one of the third-party websites, they had a dropper bottle you could buy, and it was made by Army Painter.
Mm-hmm.
And I thought, I think that might be too. They literally want a tenner, for a dropper bottle because it's got a brand name on it. And I thought, I don't think I need that, but I might try getting it in the future, see if it's better than this.
How's shipping from China for you?
Not a lot. I think it's probably the same everywhere in Europe.
Yeah. Okay, so like 'cause usually we can find free shipping. So I buy these dropper bottles.
Yeah.
They come with the nozzle and the cap. I think they're like $10 for 50 or something like that. 12. They're not too expensive, but you don't necessarily need that many dropper bottles.
No, because I've only got one to just use it to drip the water in with the chemical in.
These ones are 15 milliliter, so they fit all the GW paint. Plus enough to thin them out a bit.
How do you? I mean, I saw someone did a petition to send off. I can't think who did it now. Either you or Octave put it up. To get GW to put their paint in dropper bottles. But how are you getting your paint out of a GW bottle and into that? How much are you wasting?
Not much.
Left behind in the GW pot.
Like,
no, not a lot.
Okay, let's say you're painting with the GW pot and you use it like throughout its entire life, from start to finish. And say it doesn't dry out, but there's usually like a bit of crust left over, right? Because you'll still get like crust around the rim and stuff.
Yeah.
Like usually, like with the liquid paints, you'll get that. This is a dry paint, so it's not gonna. So I'd say you lose about that much. About as much as you lose to the crustation around the rim.
Oh, that's all right.
Yeah.
I suppose you'll still use the Games Workshop pot first, won't you? Get every dreg out of it.
Yeah, you can do that. Definitely do that,
Yeah,
or
'cause
just throw it out.
why don't they do them dropper bottles? There's some. I understand it's like a brand identity, and it's like you look at it and you see, oh, that's Games Workshop product, but surely they should do it that makes sense rather than a brand identity, if you know what I mean.
Yeah. Well, I just think it's to keep cycling through paint.
Dropper bottles. Yeah, oh, that's right. You keep it drying up, so you keep buying more.
Yeah. And then people like the
I
paint
was
pots,
saying
so.
to me- Like I was saying to my friend, because they've stopped doing the Dark Angel green spray. So I've had to go and get one from elsewhere, which I'm not happy with. It's because they want you to use the pots to do your base coating with. So you go through more paint, obviously.
Yeah.
Then you go back and buy more pots. Because obviously the sprays are a lot more cost effective.
Yeah, they could still charge a premium for them, too. So.
Not Celestial Grey.
You went with Army Painter, right? For your green? You went with an auto primer first, and then you switched to...
I went to... Because I looked on Army Painter, because they do one, and I'm like, Army Painter, Angel Green. See what you did there? But you get charged a lot for shipping.
Oh,
Because
yeah.
it says they can't just send it in the post because it's an aerosol can. So it literally turned into, it was like £8 for the can. And I'm like, oh, wow, what a really good price as well. Plus like another £8 for postage and packing because it's an aerosol can. So I thought, well, bugger that. So I went up to, we have a brand called Halfords, where you get car parts and you get spray, they've got the colours for all the different types of car. And I just went looking to see which dark grey is closest to Caliban green. And I thought, oh, this will do. But like I was saying, when I sprayed it, it was very shiny. It looked like, I thought, oh God, no, I don't like how this is looking. But
You have to watch.
Painted some basic. Sorry.
Did you check the tin first to see what kind of finish it is? Like, did it say it was going to be matte or no?
No, it didn't say it was matte, and it didn't say it was gloss neither. You know what I mean? It didn't say it was going to be shiny.
Now, before you applied it, did you warm it up first?
Oh God, yeah.
Okay, so you warmed it up.
I know all the tricks.
Okay, yeah.
Warmed it up, shook it.
Well, that's it then.
Some of that special right hand technique. Oh God, yeah. I know all the tricks. I've learned them all from the internet. But
Dave Dog says you.
But like I say, I've been drugs. I know. Ignore him. He's in Spain. Ignore him. He can't do anything. He won't even put his microphone on.
That's right.
We should ignore him. So I did do a coat of Caliban green over the top, and it's okay. Paint's not coming off. It's on, so it's fine.
Oh, good.
I just weren't happy with it looking so shiny, but I'll get something else another time.
Maybe you ended up with a satin then. If the paint's sticking all right.
Didn't say satin on it, didn't say matte, or else I wouldn't have got them. I was specifically looking for something that said matte, because I thought, well, I can't get glossy, because I don't think it'll stick. So adventures in model painting when you're an idiot.
Well, it's all a learning experience, that's for sure. Whenever you jump into something new. Unless you could look up reviews to see what the can would have finish said. You should write a review. Say it finishes glossy.
Yeah, I should do. It's like, hey, look.
Let the people know.
Oh no, Dice has just said he's not feeling very well. He's got a migraine coming on. Oh no. Oh no. What will we do?
He's going to have to paint some Legion now. Okay. That one? Yeah, that one.
I was watching a video yesterday. There's a guy does a channel, Midwinter Minis. I do like him. He's a good painter and he's very funny. And he was doing a video yesterday where he's got two of his nieces and they were painting up some models. And it's like, I'm so shit. I might as well be classed as a beginner painter. I'm that crap. And that's why I watch anyone who does something like that. Now, he showed some brushes and he said, these are just these cheap brushes that I get off Amazon. And I was looking at them and I was thinking, bloody hell, them brushes have got a really good sharp point on them. I was thinking, God, they look like really good brushes. And he says that they're just, it was like, I looked on the link he sent and it was like $7.99 for a pack of 10 brushes.
Oh, yeah.
And then I was just thinking, why aren't Games Workshop brushes? They just as good as that. I mean, I'm here now just looking at me Games Workshop brushes and most of them are trash.
Yeah. Yeah, they really are.
You know, there's got hardly any point on them. You know, they seem to, and I do clean them well and stuff like that and swill them in a bit of a washing up liquid, like to try and put things on them. I don't get any of that brush soap because it's too expensive, but I'm just thinking,
yeah, but it lasts forever.
To keep a good point.
I've been using mine for like 2 years.
What?
There's like barely anything used. You get one of these, it just lasts forever.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, because it looks like it does. I just again, once I get one, I'll use it and then see what it's like, and then I've got it. Then, like you said, it lasts for years.
Especially if you use contrast, it's pretty much essential because the contrast really gets up into your ferrule. You got to get it out.
Only on a Wednesday night, Dave.
I'm a brush licker.
He's calling me a bush licker.
Yeah.
Sorry, hang on.
I'm proud.
Brush licker. Sorry, I can't read the text that small.
Maybe that's why it takes Dave so long to paint, is because he isn't licking his brush like he should be.
No, that's right.
Yeah.
I lick my brush all the time. I just don't think anything of it. I'm like, I can swill it, you know, just to get this little last bit more paint, or I can just nom on the brush and sort it out. It's not going to kill me, is it?
There we go. Yeah, no.
It's not going to kill me.
Not anymore.
My government's going to kill me before the bloody paint on the brush does. With all these bat flu restrictions. God, crazy. Bat flu. God, I'm jealous of the pictures that Octave puts up on Facebook. Oh, sorry, hang on. I should have used his... that's not his real name, folks. That's his real name. The firearms that he's got, because he's American. I get so jealous looking at the pictures. I'm like, oh, look at that. Oh, that is sexy. Oh, can I have a go with that? I'm like, oh.
Yeah, I was looking at some of the online gun shops in Canada. I was like, oh man, I want a Western revolver. I want to get a rifle. I want a shotgun.
Yeah. You can get guns in Canada, can't you?
Oh yeah.
Or else
not like the American guns, but you know, something like. Often it'll be a gun that isn't fully automatic and has a smaller clip, but otherwise it's basically the same gun.
Got a smaller magazine, sir. I think you'll find the term is.
Yeah. So, well, sometimes they're clips, sometimes they're magazines, and I don't remember which one's which.
Right, I'm just going to go and get my silly dropper bottle and start using it, my tiny dropper bottle.
Yeah, it's still good. Bythorn got himself the entire Legendary Warriors from Battletech. That's good. That's real good. So it was already in your pledge then, Bythorn? Alright. This is kind of weird. Should I not have put that in? Doesn't say I shouldn't have put that in. But it doesn't quite fit right. There we go. Now it's fitting right.
I really want to eat a biscuit, but I've gone really self-conscious about eating a biscuit in crunch.
Just do it.
Like,
it'll make Dicey happy.
He's gone. He's gone. He's got a migraine. He's like, oh, I've got a migraine. I'm not so well.
I think he's still listening.
Big online community. Oh, won't bother coming online with y'all. I'll promote my own channel with my own videos. Oh.
I keep missing Octave streams at night. The last few he did. I have to see. Usually because I'm in trying to get my kid to bed. So if it's my night, it's usually when he's live streaming now. So then by the time I get her out, I forget. Or get her to bed.
That's what
I forget.
chloroform's for.
I know.
Get your children to bed with chloroform. I think I'd make a good parent. Right, let's decant some of my stuff. The big.
So what did they tell you to make for a thinner? What chemicals are you using?
Hang on, let me get back up.
All right.
I have got Winsor and Newton artist acrylic flow improver.
Oh yeah.
Maintains no colour shift apparently. Hey, we can't say that, can we? Colour shift. There's a certain attractive Canadian woman got in trouble for saying colour shift on the internet.
That's right.
Do you know her by any chance? You know, can you like send her a? Can you like put in a message? It's like there's an English guy, you know. Tell her I've got a castle. Say he's English, so of course he's got a castle.
Yeah, let's stop by her shop and let her know. Just have to travel across the country.
Yeah, I know. I've seen a shop. It's pretty cool.
Yeah. If I ever make my way to Newfoundland, I'll definitely stop in. It's a pretty long journey.
She said she's in Newfoundland, didn't she? Yeah.
Yeah, St. John's.
Right, yeah, there's nothing left. Nothing left after XCOM. Dealt with it. More computer game stuff there for the nerds.
Oh. Is that what happened? XCOM in XCOM? Newfoundland is gone?
It's one of the missions. One of the missions. It's a fishing village, and there's a massive whale. You know what the aliens have infested, and you have to like get in, and then loads of just aliens come out of this whale's corpse while you're legging it back.
What?
To the landing zone. It was fantastic. First time you played that mission, it was absolutely brutal. And it's Newfoundland. And she said, I'm in Newfoundland. I'm like, oh no, XCOM blew it up. It's amazing.
Do you have to club some baby seals along the way?
Oh god, no. God,
well, that's good.
Just aliens.
Yeah. Okay. So it's not quite the true Newfie experience.
Oh no, Bytron's upsetting me. He says she's married. Oh.
Yeah, well, I didn't want to let you know. I think you should keep the hope alive. Besides, marriage is never permanent.
Like I said, when she finds out I'm English with a castle, that'll all change. Aye, Dave. Nicola Sturgeon. What an idiot. She's the Prime Minister of Scotland.
Mm-hmm. Prime Minister? You can't vote for the Prime Minister of Scotland, can you?
No. I call her the... Oh, God, I've made a right mess. I call her the future Queen of Scotland. Because obviously she can never be the Queen of England. That's obviously what she wants.
Sounds good.
She's making a right mess of... She's making a right mess of Scotland. I really feel sorry for her.
One of my ancestors eloped with the Princess of Scotland back in the day. But then they were murdered, as it goes.
Super.
Yeah. Most of my ancestor stories end in murder.
Castle?
They had a castle.
Yeah, did they have a castle?
Well, I don't think my ancestors did. But, yeah, the princess probably did. That's what I'd assume. I don't know.
Oh, did they have a castle by the loch? Oh, I shouldn't do that being English. That's racist. Oh, did they have a castle down by the loch? Is anyone Scottish in the chat to be offended by that? Yeah, Nicola Sturgeon. Fucking idiot. Jimmy Cranky, we call her. Because... Hello, Bazooka. Hello!
Oh, it's Bazooka.
Because Dave Dog will know... I think Dave will know who the Crankies are. They were a comedy duo in the 70s. And it's like the guy... And there's a woman who's a small woman playing... Well, she's supposed to be playing his son. But obviously she's dressed up like a schoolboy. you know, with flat cap and shorts and everything. Now that woman is actually his wife, believe it or not. But they had a comedy duo where she's wee Jimmy Cranky, and that's what we call Nicola Sturgeon. We call her wee Jimmy Cranky.
Wee Jimmy Cranky.
Yeah. Hadrian should have built a much bigger wall. I'm only joking. I like the Scottish. Don't let the government get it. You don't let your shitty government tear the people apart. That's the saying. That's how it goes. I mean, God, this dropper bottle's pointless.
Not enough volume.
No.
I think that goes in the back.
The
All right.
end is all right though. It's good.
Maybe Void Captain Bazooka will one day grace us with his voice.
He has appeared on the internet. We have seen him. He is.
Yeah, he ate some
very
troika.
handsome, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
If you've ever seen him, he's a very handsome gentleman. Still a shit southerner, but you know. I bet Bazooka's got a small end, just like this dropper bottle. But it's got a small end.
Fan-dabby doozy. Is that a traditional saying?
Yeah, fan-dabby dozy is what Jimmy Cranky would say. Is the catchphrase. We go, like, hey, fan-dabby dozy. Right, I've run into a problem. I can't put the top.
The nozzle?
Put in this dropper. Yeah, the nozzle.
Okay.
It seems very tight.
Oh.
Doesn't seem like it. I should have attempted to dry fit.
That's right. You gotta.
Before I actually put
You need a little lubricant in there, but yeah, usually if you hold them like this, you should be able to push it in. I guess you can't see because you'll be behind. But yeah.
Yeah, there you are. Yeah, it's pretty the same as yours. Yeah, but I've got liquid in, so it's gonna be. Look at that.
Yeah. So just hold it up here and then just toggle it in. It should be good.
Because obviously I do have a webcam, but there's no way I'm ever putting that on. It's it's something the world doesn't need. But you would be able to watch me sat here like a moron trying to deal with this.
Yeah. They could always do it through Skype.
It's not going in. It's not going in the hole. It's not going in the hole, Mr. Moofit. It's not going in.
Yeah, I can't help you because I can't see.
It's not.
Newbie with a nozzle problem.
Aside, it's not going in. Oh, it has.
Sometimes they are a bit tight. Because, they're made by Chinese specifications, so they're not necessarily the most quality controlled.
It'll wear in over time. It's just a shame. I'll take a photograph of it and put it up later, and you can see how small and pointless. It's literally a little bit bigger than a Games Workshop game paint pot, but nothing.
So yeah, probably like a little 10mm guy.
Yeah, I reckon so.
Oh, Bythorn's going to get the Alpha Strike book for this Kickstarter. I think it's a good idea.
I do for now.
Did you ever play BattleTech? You know about BattleTech?
I've watched all the cartoons that used to be on telly years ago.
Oh, nice.
When we used to have the BattleTech cartoons, but I've never bothered. I played BattleTech-based computer games, but never been interested in it as a. I didn't know it was a miniature game, really.
Oh yeah.
Until a few years ago, I just assumed it was a cartoon. And computer games. Right, let's put more colours on this. My banner snapped off me squad squad leader the other day when I had them on my bit of blue tack on a bit of cardboard to spray. I was pulling it off. Hey,
pulled it off by the banner. Uh-oh.
The bloody back banner broke, and I like having the back banners on the models because that's how us old people used to do it back in the day. Because I don't like that now. You know how they don't bother putting the back banners and everything on because like how's the rules over the years have been stupid, and it's like, oh, I can see your banner so I can shoot at you.
Okay.
Nobody goes to that extent anymore, to make the models look like they should do. No one bothers, and even the Primaris, none of them have back banners, and I'm like, oh, they're supposed to have them on, and then it snapped. So I'm very annoyed. Excuse me while I stir my cup of tea.
Yeah, I like the back banners too, but I don't like them being super tall. I don't know why. I just like it aesthetically better if they're shorter, which isn't a very good banner, but
Oh no, the standard one, what comes in the kit.
Yeah, those super long
what
ones.
glues on the backpack. Love them. Because it's like all the pictures that people have put up in the spa, like the old artwork from years ago, and especially back in the old White Dwarfs when the models just used to have giant, especially Orc banners, what used to have all the glyphs on them.
Yeah.
The gun and all that, and they were giant banners, and I'm like, oh, that's how you do it. That's fantastic. That is. But no one does it now. No one cares about that side of it. It's like half of the job, I suppose, isn't it? It's like half of the whatnot. It's half of the whatnot.
Yeah. Well, it does add more work, that's for sure. Getting those together.
Yeah, but it adds more work, but it's definitely worth it in the end if you do it, because it just adds to the look. Even if you're not a brilliant painter, it don't matter.
I've never understood people who just buy armies, paint armies, and then sell their armies to get new armies to buy and paint. They just like this endless cycle of like buying new things all the time.
And maybe they're the kind of people who really like the painting. So it's like, right, objective achieved. You've done it, painted it again.
Yeah.
Another 2,000, perhaps sell it, buy something else, paint that. I don't really like the painting side, so I'm not very good. It's only a 40k by Thron that's had stupid rules throughout the ages where if you see any part of the model, you can shoot them. And clearly that doesn't mean the gun sticking out. It doesn't mean a banner because, when people stop moving, they don't adopt a stupid pose with their arms waving in the air. You know what I mean? It's like they're getting cover. So it's like the abstraction. That's what's got me. They can never get the abstraction just right in 40k.
I know what you're saying.
They just never seem to get it right. I tell you what I do like about Infinity, that concept they have where the model is the model's a tube. What was the thing? A cylinder. It's like that's it. That's what you're looking at. That cylinder. You're ignoring a hand. So it's like the cylinder's the same circumference as the base.
Yeah, that's the best way for a
fantastic way of doing it. So that if an hand's sticking out, it don't matter. It's like you got to see the body, and you put shots on the body, which is what you do. And it's like that's a great way to do it.
I think so. I think it is the best system. There's a few games that do that. I wonder if it started with Infinity or another system. Okay.
No flanking rules. It would be great if we could go. What was the saying the other day? No, was it talking to? Maybe it was when we were talking the other time. We had our microphones on and I was saying about how people think the game today takes a long time. They never played second edition. And Rogue Trader. God, they'd know something then. When you could be hidden, and you had to get in initiative range to detect them. And then when they were detected, you could shoot. You could only shoot at them with blast weapons. And it's like, God, those were the days. That game used to be great. They could be hidden behind a wall, and you had to come round the wall to actually see, whatever, an obstruction, to actually have line of sight to them, and then you can shoot at them proper. It's like, God, 40k used to be such a good game. But too hard, too drawn out.
That's a BattleTech too. That's why a lot of people don't play it. It's a very long game. You're just slugging each other. I've never actually played a full game of BattleTech.
Sometimes you want a long game, don't you? You want something that's very immersive. You don't always want a game that's really quick and over, because you feel like you've not done anything. You don't feel satisfied.
Yeah.
See what I mean?
Yeah, these days you gotta go for the quick ones. When before COVID, I would meet Bythron and some other friends. We'd play Rangers of the Shadow Deep for like 2 hours, and then I'd have to run back and pick up my kid from school.
Oh, is Bythron Canadian?
Yeah, we game together. These are his tanks too.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Building all his tanks.
The back banners they probably collapse, don't they, and go into the banner. But even so, it's just a bit of fabric, isn't it? On the back of your banner, it doesn't matter, does it? It's like, oh, someone. It's like the intro to Dawn of War, you know, where that Blood Raven's putting the banner up and bullets are going through the banner. But it's like it. Oh, I've shot you. Oh no, me banner. Oh no, you've hurt me banner. What will I do?
I'm gonna run to the bathroom, so you take care of things here, okay?
Oh God. Right, everyone, let's have a sing along. Oh no! I don't know. I don't know what to do. Ah! Ah! Space wolves are shit. There you go. So are Ultramarines. I don't know what to do now. I'm self-conscious. Should I turn your microphone off? I don't know what to do. Entertain the masses. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the newbie stream. In this episode, I've got a special Canadian guest who can actually paint. Have you seen how quick he puts them tanks together? He's like got lightning fingers. It's amazing. It's like, another tank's done. I spent, well, I think maybe it's because the amount of time I spent just on Space Marine Scout crotches was like, but then again, they have got nice crotches. So, what me to do? Right, my next colour for the Scout pants, which are grey. I'm gonna put Mechanicus Standard Grey. Bloody hell, where's my ball bearings? Professional painting stream. Ball bearings. Sing a song. Bloody hell. I wouldn't, to put my sausage around a corner for them to shoot it, I wouldn't need to leave the frigging battle barge. Yeah? That's how big my sausage is. Sing a song. YMCA. It's fun to stay at the. Wait, no, don't do that. Sing a song. What's your favourite song, everyone? What's your favourite song, Mr. Moofet?
I don't know.
My favourite song is "Wasted Years" by Iron Maiden.
Ooh, nice.
Greatest song ever written.
Can't think of how it goes off the top of my head. I like Iron Maiden.
Oh, speaking of Iron Maiden, God, that's the shittest segue ever. Speaking of classic rock, me and my friend watched Bill and Ted 3 yesterday. No, not yesterday, the day before. What day is it? Thursday.
Yeah.
Tuesday. We watched it Tuesday. Rubbish. That's what happens when you try and do a film so far after it's popular. You know what I mean? So far after it was relevant. It's just like, nah, there's nothing to it. And Keanu Reeves and Alex Winter, they just look awkward, being Bill and Ted. But the age they are now, it's just awkward,
It's been too long.
But the two girls who were playing the daughters, they did a fantastic job. They were great because they were like just then, at the same age as they were in Bill and Ted, but the female. So they did a really good job of doing impressions of Bill and Ted. It was very, they were funny. They were good.
Nice. So it wasn't all bad.
Other than that, it wasn't all that bad. Python's favourite song. Rising up, back on the streets. Staying. Hang on, will this get a channel shut down? Staying tough, staying hungry. Da-da-da. It's the.
I don't know if he gets shut down for singing songs.
It's the eye of Magnus the Red. He did nothing wrong.
That's the truth, right? He never did anything wrong. He was trying to warn the Emperor.
It's a crotch, Dice. It's a crotch. A crutch. God almighty, someone needs to teach him English. A crutch is what you walk on when you've got broken legs. A crotch is where your pee-pee is. Yes? Your pee-pee. Bazooka hasn't got much of a crotch because he hasn't got much of a pee-pee. Bazooka can't do nothing. What are you going to do, Bazooka? What are you going to do? Switch your microphone on. That's what you're going to do.
Why don't you come in here? Tell me I'm wrong.
Why don't you put your microphone on and tell me I'm wrong, yeah? Put my ball bearing in. Woo, look at that. Taking it seriously.
Oh, Churchill's got a lot of stuff on it.
Fapping noise intensifies. I do enjoy listening to Dice's fapping noises when he's painting.
Yeah.
I always find it comforting.
If you don't shake it hard enough, it's just not a real show.
Well, not far off. It's now 10 to 10, so it was nearly an hour before I'm ready to start painting. If I hadn't been taught...
Oh, you finally made it? Wow.
We'd be on by now. Finally done it.
I got your Cromwell too, Bythron. Cromwell and Churchill.
Why have they made scouts elites in the new Space Marine book?
I don't know.
That's like what we're gonna use now while we paint our tacticals. Shocking. It's almost like they don't want you to buy this stuff anymore. It's almost like they're going to phase them out in like 4 years. Wow. Maybe 8. I reckon we've got this edition, 9th, and then I reckon we've got 10th edition, and the mini Marines will be gone. That's what I reckon.
Yeah, but I think they'll still be there. They just won't be mini anymore. They'll just relaunch them in a larger scale.
Well, yeah, they'll just be... No, it'll all be the Primaris, and then they will like be what Space Marines are now.
I think they'll still keep the aesthetic, though, of the original Space Marines.
I don't know. I don't think so. Because there's no point having 2 of the same thing, is there, if you get me drift?
Yeah, but they could sell twice as much of it.
To charge twice, exactly.
Yeah. Octave knows.
Here's Hunter Biden's best fan.
Yes! The
America.
legend.
The legend. the legend, the crack whore, the Ukrainian energy expert, Hunter Biden. See, this is why is American politics. Oh, Dice is removing messages. You see.
Uh-oh.
Don't do that. Don't do that. Never retract what you say. Never.
Well, we don't want to get Dave's channel removed here. We don't want to talk. He can't be another skull in the pile.
Yeah.
You wouldn't have me on a microphone if you was worried about that, would you? No, why is American politics a lot more interesting and a lot more entertaining than our British politics? It's just the rest of the world. We're literally looking at American politics and we're cringing. We're like, Can you all not see that Joe Biden's literal kiddie fiddler redacted? You know, can you not like see?
Redacted.
We can. We can. You know, the rest of the world. We're just face palming. We're going. Has he just what speech did he say the other day when some women were dancing? He said, "Oh yeah, I like looking at look at these girls. I like to see them dancing when they're 4 or 6." And we're like, just fucking put a gag on him. Just put a gag on him. I mean, he's just an old man. That's all it is. He's just an old man, and they're making a laughing stock of him, you know, by having him do all that. You know, he's just an old man. He's getting on. That's all.
Wait. Stop paying attention. Which old man are we making fun of?
Joe Biden.
Oh, okay.
Well, yeah, I don't know. I mean, I think it's because American politics they're extremely crude, and you're dealing with like an easily manipulated, highly emotional population that happens to be armed. So all of that together is pretty entertaining.
Toddlers with shotguns.
That's how I see that.
This guy's promoting himself again. Look at this. He can't stop. Help a great show out and whack that like button and subscribe now. Even on somebody else's, he's in somebody else's house and he's still got his fucking shoes on. He can't stop. He can't stop. Like and subscribe, people. Like and subscribe. No, really though. Go Dice is wonderful. Go and watch his stuff. Everyone, he's entertaining.
So we're not getting a dicey stream here for a while. Is that it? Doesn't seem like we've had one.
He's got another migraine. Mr. That means
Gotcha.
another migraine.
He wants-
Gotcha.
Well, I hope you feel better, Dicey.
Yeah.
Hope you feel better
Yeah.
by the time you get to your 3rd speeder bike. Yeah, hope you feel better.
How's your stuff coming along, Octave? Your Star Wars Legion.
The droids are almost done. I'm putting all the little tufts on the bases right now, and then I'll finish these up. I'm finishing up Grievous. I may stream just painting Grievous.
Ooh, nice.
So that you don't have to watch me paint like 30 of these little droid things. I guess we'll see. I'll paint something tonight. I'll paint some sort of robot tonight. I'm not sure. It depends. If I finish Grievous during the day, I'll paint a different robot something tonight.
Sweet.
But yeah.
Those stat fighter models you were painting, God, they're atrocious, aren't they? That tiny contact on the base, it did look like the little flying thing what the Roger droid's on, you know, from episode 1 stat.
Yeah.
That tiny little contact. Oh God.
Yeah, these are like, it's like gluing two leaves together and hoping the wind doesn't blow. Basically, that's what you're trying to do. But didn't plan on painting my son an entire army, but hey, here we are. He just wanted the Grievous miniature, and turns out you can't do that unless you buy the whole thing.
And if you buy the whole thing, you might as well paint it all.
And if you buy the whole thing, then you gotta paint half of it to sell to your client so you can make all your money back and turn it into a profit. And then you might as well, at that point, paint the rest of it for your son. So here we are. But he's super excited about it. Almost as excited as he is about his sea monkeys. That's the other thing he got for his birthday.
Nice.
I was just gonna say then, what else did he get? Did he enjoy his birthday? And he got sea monkeys.
He got sea monkeys. He got we got him a PC game. He got Feed and Grow Fish, which is a game he's been wanting to play. And he's got some other stuff that he's gonna paint. What else did this kid get? He got a lot of stuff. But yeah, that's an addition to the entire Star Wars army he just got.
Spoiling him rotten. It's like you should.
Boiling them rotten, yeah.
Before California
he's a good
drops off
kid.
into the ocean.
Hopefully, right?
Uh-oh. Did I do this backwards?
Dicey's defending himself in the chat.
Why is he defending himself?
He says that because you were telling that, you're talking about his promotional ways, and he's saying he's promoting Dave's channel.
Oh, Cressy made it. I haven't seen Cressy in a long time.
That's not the impression I got.
Ooh.
Is that Howard? All the time promoting himself. See, look, I've smudged already. I'm too old for this. I'm too old for this shit. Is that saying?
Well, we've seen Chrissy in the in the message group. That's about it.
Yeah.
But haven't seen in any comments sections or anything like that.
Yeah, she's been taking it a little easy, I think. Resting
That's
up.
good.
Yeah.
I haven't seen who in comment sections. I'm sorry, I'm concentrating. I've only got limited brain cells.
Cressy.
Oh, yeah.
She's in Twitch right now, saying hello.
Cool. Hello across platforms, Chrissy.
Hello, Creaser. Yes, hello. Welcome. Ignore anything I say.
So now I'm gonna have to get myself a faction for this game, because now that my son has a whole army, he's gonna want to play it.
Mm-hmm.
So I think I'm thinking I love the Hoth aesthetic, so I may go like Hoth Rebels or something.
A full army of
So I could do
Hothwampers.
Tauntauns and yeah.
Hostels on the
That's what I
hill.
wanna feel. Let's see. Well, we got that going on.
Why don't you be Gungans? That's how they'll kill that game. So like, right, time
When
to
they
use
make
the
the
Gungans.
Gungan army.
And
Yeah.
here's the Jar Jar Binks figure. No, don't do it,
He's a Sith Lord, isn't he?
Mr. Jedi.
Did you guys see the night models? What they did for Batman? That was last week. They did the Big Bang Theory crew.
Oh,
And,
I haven't seen any newer models.
That has made a lot of people upset that they did the Big Bang Theory.
Yeah, because there are a bunch of actors on TV who pretend to be nerds.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of outrage over the Big Bang Theory crew. That's like even people that normally don't complain to me, like some of the most, I guess, chill people ever, were contacting me last week. Have you seen this shit? Oh my god! They're all mad. Oh, whoa. Good old Big Bang. Oh man, I hate it when you have the wrong color grass and the little grass tufts.
Oh, Void Captain Bazooka doesn't know who the third voice is. He doesn't know Mr. Octave.
He doesn't
never
know.
online.
He doesn't. Yeah, he's not on when I'm on.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, if they've done models of the Big Bang Theory, as long as Kaylee Kuko's breasts are the correct scale size, I'll get one. As long as it's right. If they do Kaylee Kuko, was it
How did
Fauco?
we not know that you were gonna go specifically there?
As long as they do her in a Princess Leia slave costume. Oh, fine.
Yeah, I'm not mad about it. I just think it's a miss, right? I just think they're
Well, of course it is, yeah.
the fan base is like, we don't want this. Condiment Man, Condiment King, and Clock King and Calendar Man. Yes, we want those. We don't want Big Bang Theory though.
I don't know the words you're saying right now. Condiment King.
No, those are obscure Batman villains that people think are hilarious.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
If you watched Flash and Arrow, then the Clock King was in the Flash. Clock King was in the Arrowverse.
Oh yeah, I don't really watch DC stuff.
I loved the Arrow when it came on. It was absolutely fantastic. I was looking up the Night models, and I was like, oh my god, this the Arrowverse version of the Green Arrow, Oliver.
Yep.
I was like, God, this model's fantastic.
Ooh.
I've got to get it. And then when I looked again a bit more recently, I noticed they'd done Diggle as well. And I thought, oh, nice one. Good idea. Do the characters that are from the show. Because the telly show would have got a lot of punters in who aren't interested in comics. So I thought, I hope they do. I don't know if they've done anyone else. I don't know if they've done... I forgot what she's called now.
They've done quite a few from the WB shows.
We just watched Stargirl. They've just done that, and that was absolutely fantastic. But now it says they're gonna go to, the Arrowverse. They're going, and I thought, oh god, they're gonna ruin it now. Then they're gonna ruin it like they ruined Supergirl.
Oh.
Because that first series of Stargirl was absolutely fantastic. We had really good villains for a change. And even though they've modernized it, so the Justice Society, they're all modern day. You've got a Hispanic girl and a black girl. It's like they've still done it great. You're not just watching it and thinking, oh my god, the representation. No, it's actually very good. All the characters that they've changed them to and everything, it was pretty good. And I really liked it.
Stargirl, you say?
Plus the blonde playing Stargirl was fit.
Christy has jumped from Twitch to YouTube.
Oh.
So she pulled off the
cool kids there.
The internet jump there. Yeah.
She broke through.
Please don't say pulled off live on the internet. That has totally different connotations in Great Britain. You are live. Please do not say fuck or bugger.
Let's see. I like a lot HeroClix DC villains and many Batman adversaries. Yeah, that's the whole thing I like about the Batman universe. Is I think Batman is like the least interesting thing about his universe. I think his villains are like way more interesting. That's just my opinion. But that's one of the reasons why I really like the Batman game. And like one of my least favorite things in the Batman game is the actual Batman stuff.
I think it adds up.
But like playing like Court of Owls or something.
Yeah.
Those are, I always find those to be more interesting. I guess Batman's he's an okay character, but I don't know. I've always been a fan of the villains in that universe.
He's my favorite superhero. Because when you're Superman, it's boring because you know what I mean.
You're too powerful.
You're too powerful. There's no like shitty Captain Marvel. God Almighty, that was horrendous. He just ruined that. The Avengers are all giving it some, and it's like and she just like turns up and just flies and punches through a massive spaceship. It's like, da-da! Why didn't you just do that? It's like, no, that's why Superman's boring, because he can do that. It takes the struggle away from. Because even Batman's mortal, even Bruce Wayne is mortal. He's just got a load of tech.
That's true.
The only DC stuff I really know anything about is the Teen Titans Go. Because my daughter watched a lot of it.
They did a redo of that. They did a redo of that a bit ago. It's the Titans, but they're all adults.
Yeah.
And I didn't know anything about the Titans. I thought, what's all this Titans? I've never heard of this. And bloody hell, if you've not watched that, watch it. It's absolutely fantastic. There's 2 characters in it that are called Hawk and Dove, and it's this guy and his girlfriend, and they are probably the best 2 characters in the show, because they're just the normal guy and his wife who were just fed up with criminals, so they put a costume on and they go out beating people up. I just thought, bloody hell, these 2 characters are amazing.
Those characters exist in Night Models.
I thought, well, I might have to get them. I mean, obviously they've got daft costumes on, of course, but the premise behind the 2 characters are great.
Well, what's interesting, you just brought up Teen Titans Go, Dave, and so they did Big Bang Theory, but they did not do Teen Titans Go.
Yeah, it's a shame.
That's interesting.
Is Teen Titans Go the cartoon?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're like, it's the ridiculous cartoon, not the good one.
It's the ridiculous cartoon, but I'm saying, like, you know, if you're going to go into the ridiculous areas of, you know, DC parody, why wouldn't you have done that?
Yeah, that's right.
Slade.
Hi, Chris. Hello. Hello. Yes, I am retarded in real life, just like I am in text. Well done. Now, you see, speaking as an English person and as a Brit, I guess we're not really the same when it comes to you lot for comics. I'm no interest at all in comics. I was saying the other day, when we were kids, well, when we were little kids, we used to have 2 comics that were called The Dandy and The Beano. And they would like kids comics, but you know, they had daft characters in. But when we got like more as a teenager, we just used to have 2000 AD and a comic called The Eagle, which were all more, you know, more becoming adults in the storylines, more frightening, especially The Eagle. The Eagle used to have a lot more frightening stories in and like, you know, supernatural or stuff like that. But obviously 2000 AD was Judge Dredd and Rogue Troop. But yeah, it's Superman comics and stuff. Not really the thing here in Britain. Unless that's just me.
I wish Night Models, because they do like all the Batmans. The one Batman that they haven't done that I wish they would do is Lego Batman, because I love Lego. It's like that's like the most interesting Batman.
See, you're a man of culture there, mentioning the Lego Batman.
I do like Lego Batman. Will Arnett is awesome Batman.
He is the best Batman.
Fabulous.
As I get into this argument like monthly.
Everything is awesome. Everything is cool when you're part of a team. Everything is awesome.
What's that? Like that lobster dish he has? It's like his favorite thing. I forget the name of it.
Lobster Thermidor.
Yes, lobster thermidor. There you go.
What do you mean the character? I mean, I saw the film ages ago. I've not watched it obviously every weekend like you. all the bits in it.
Well, you remember lobster thermidor. That's the important part.
Oh no, that's a food, isn't it? Lobster Thermidor. I don't remember.
Yeah.
Is that what he had in it? Like,
that's what he. Yeah, that's what he eats when after he saves Gotham. He goes back to his Batcave and has himself some lobster thermidor.
What's going on with the guy from Twilight, the sparkly vampire, being Batman? I don't understand this timeline sometimes.
So what?
Sometimes I'm confused. What's he called? The guy who played the vampire in what's it called now?
Yeah.
That gay vampire outfit. He's Batman.
What's his name? Robert Hutchins or whatever?
That's Robert something or other.
Robert something?
I'm getting there.
Yeah, I guess he's gonna be Batman. I saw a trailer.
Right.
Like there was a trailer that came out. Couple months
Pattinson,
ago.
Robert Pattinson. Sorry,
Yeah.
I had to look over across the room to my poster because it's got his name on it, and it's like, there you go,
Your poster?
Robert Pattinson. Robert Pattinson.
Yeah, I don't know. Who knows? Maybe it'll work, right? Maybe he'll be like a Michael Keaton, where you're like, when they first announced that, I'm like, Mr. Mom is gonna be Batman. This is terrible. And then you're like, hey, it's not a bad Batman. So
I think
don't know.
everyone's done well as Batman. Even when you think Val Kilmer, you've
Mhm.
just got to have the right chin. That's it. Have the right chin.
That's right.
Right. Just put this bucket on your head. Yeah, his chin's fine. Put this bucket on your head. Say this line. I'm Batman. You're in. You've got it. That's all you got to do.
The
Have a good
auditions are
chin.
it's just a mail slot. They just keep a mail slot open, and the chins just walk by, and they wait, stop. Who's that?
You sir. Who's this?
That's the guy from Twilight. Are you serious? Oh, fine, you're in. Okay.
You don't care. Look at his chin. Look at his chin. Say this line. Got
Oh yes.
You have to correct him. I'm a vampire. Nope, I'm Batman. Yeah. Okay, you're in. You're in.
I'm in black and I come out at night and it's got something to do with bats. I'm a vampire. No, you're Batman. No, I'm a vampire.
Well, how was Ben Affleck as Batman? I never watched
Some
anything.
Chin. It's got a
Some
good
people
chin.
really like
and it
him.
says I'm Batman.
How would you rate him on the Batman scale? From top Batman to bottom Batman.
That's a good question. I think he was a decent Batman. I don't know. First, I hated the idea of him being Batman, and then I saw Jesse Eisenberg as Lex Luthor, and I said that is the greater sin right there. So he was okay after that. I don't know. I guess I'll put it for me it's Lego Batman, and then Adam West, and then Keaton for me, and I guess he comes in like fourth.
Okay, fourth is pretty good.
He's above for me. He's above Val Kilmer and Clooney. I'll say that.
Silverstone's my favorite Batman. Sorry, my favorite Batman. Oh, don't get me started. Why, don't I see? I've done it to myself now.
Uh-oh.
I've just mentioned Batgirl. This is why I shouldn't do it. Why the bollocking hell did they do Batwoman? It's just like, no, right, we want, she's a lesbian, Like, I'm like, Batwoman? The fuck's Batwoman? It's Batgirl. Sorry, I have to internet. I have to look it up. Batwoman? Oh, she's a lesbian. Oh, that's why it's Bat. God almighty. It's Batgirl. I mean, you just do Batgirl, Barbara Gordon, and that will pull in the viewing figures like you've never seen.
I don't have much of an opinion on Batwoman, other than the shit she pulled on Catman was pretty funny. Other than that,
Catman?
I don't really have. Yeah,
Catman?
Catman. Catman is hilarious.
See, this is why we just don't give a shit about comic books. Because they've been going for so long. The amount of ridiculous things they've had to do because they've been going for like 60 years. It's like,
Batgirl and Batwoman are not the same. Yeah, they're Dave Dog. They're not the same characters. They're, I think Batwoman is like Bruce Wayne's cousin or something like that, and Batgirl, at least the original Batgirl, was Commissioner Gordon's daughter.
The proper Batgirl is Barbara Gordon, Commissioner Gordon's daughter. She just gets inspired by Batman to be a crime. But she hasn't got his money, so she just made her own costume, didn't she? Goes around on a bike. Batwoman is a totally different, more modern character who
she's Kathy
meant to
King.
be a lesbian. That's it. Yeah, Kathy. She's just there to be a lesbian female superhero. That's it. And it's like, fuck, There's nothing wrong with Batgirl. Batgirl's brilliant.
Bat cat. Well, there's bat cow, who's pretty cool
Bat
character.
cow. Bat.
Adam West.
Oh, bat fat.
Bat cow.
Chris is making me laugh with bat fat. Bat cow. Is that where you get the bat milk from and the bat cheese?
That's an actual character, bat cow.
Bat cow.
It's a cow who has like a, you know how cows kind of have those splotchy markings on their hide, right? This cow just happens to have, you know, a splotch on its face that looks exactly like the bat symbol.
I thought you were gonna say
Like
this.
specifically over its eyes,
was
and
gonna
therefore
say
it's a
that,
superhero.
The splodge was like the bat cow. I thought I was going to say it was a cow with a fantastic chin. That's why it's bat. Oh, look, bat cow. Look at the chin on that cow. Woohoo!
Apparently, that's all it takes.
Well, gentlemen, I'm afraid I have to go pick up my kid, so I'm gonna have to end the stream.
Oh, damn it.
But you should just get Dicey to go on,
We-
and then you guys can talk on his stream. And he could just lie there and
ventured into too controversial territory with Bat Cow.
Why don't you be an irresponsible parent?
bye.
Is he done? Is he going? Ta-ta!
Tie.
We got important stuff to talk about.